Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about privacy hedges, those wonderful walls of green that transform a garden into an outdoor room. And let's face it, who wouldn't want an extra room in their house, especially one with birdsong and the scent of honeysuckle? Now, a good hedge is a thing of beauty and a joy forever. But choosing the right plants is key. You need something that will thrive in your garden, provide the privacy you need, and of course, look beautiful. So, whether you're starting from scratch or looking to revamp an existing hedge, stick around. I'm going to guide you through my top plant picks for creating a natural fence that will give you all the seclusion you crave. First up, we have bamboo. Now, when it comes to fast-growing privacy, bamboo is your friend. It's like the Usain Bolt of the plant world. And believe me, I've seen bamboo shoots grow several inches in a single day. But speed isn't its only virtue. Bamboo is incredibly versatile. There are varieties to suit every taste and garden, from towering giants to more compact, clumping forms. And that rustling sound the leaves make in the wind? It's like music to the ears, pure tranquility. Now, because bamboo is so vigorous, it does need a bit of management. But don't let that put you off. A bit of yearly maintenance is a small price to pay for the privacy and beauty it provides. When planting bamboo, always choose a spot that gets plenty of sunlight and remember to water it well, especially during dry spells. And a little tip for you, adding a thick layer of mulch around the base will help keep those roots cool and moist. Now, there are two main types of bamboo: running and clumping. Running bamboo spreads quickly, so it's perfect if you want to cover a large area quickly. But if you have a smaller garden, clumping bamboo is a better choice as it's much less invasive. But whichever type you choose, remember to give it plenty of space to grow. You don't want your bamboo outgrowing its welcome. With a little care and attention, your bamboo hedge will soon be a towering testament to your gardening prowess, providing you with years of privacy and pleasure. Next, we have boxwood, a true stalwart of the gardening world. If you're after a classic, formal look, then boxwood is the one for you. It's been a favorite for hedges for centuries, and for good reason. Boxwood is a wonderfully dense evergreen with small, glossy leaves that create a thick, lush hedge. And because it's relatively slow-growing, it requires less pruning than some other hedging plants. That means less work for you. Now, boxwood is incredibly versatile. It can be clipped into all sorts of shapes and sizes, from simple squares to elaborate topiary. But even if you're not a fan of formal gardens, boxwood can still work for you. Left to its own devices, it will form a naturally rounded shape that's full of charm. One of the things I love most about boxwood is its wonderful scent. On a warm, sunny day, the leaves release a lovely, slightly sweet aroma that's just divine. And because it's evergreen, you can enjoy that scent all year round. When choosing a spot for your boxwood hedge, it's important to remember that it prefers a sunny spot that's sheltered from strong winds. Boxwood isn't particularly fussy about soil, but it does need good drainage. And a final word of advice: keep an eye out for box blight, a fungal disease that can affect boxwood plants. If you do spot any signs of disease, be sure to treat it promptly. With its elegant good looks and easygoing nature, boxwood is a classic choice for a privacy hedge that will never go out of style. Finally, let's talk about Arborvitae, another excellent choice for a privacy hedge. Now, if you're in a hurry for your privacy, Arborvitae is a good bet. It's one of the fastest-growing evergreen hedges, putting on as much as 3 feet of growth a year. But don't let that put you off if you're after a more relaxed look. Arborvitae is very forgiving and can be left to grow naturally, forming a lovely pyramidal shape. One of the great things about Arborvitae is its dense, feathery foliage. It's like having a living wall of soft green all around your garden. And because it's evergreen, you'll have that privacy all year round, which is just what you want from a good hedge. Now, Arborvitae is a pretty low-maintenance plant, but there are a few things you can do to keep it looking its best. It prefers a sunny spot, but it can tolerate a bit of shade. And while it's fairly drought-tolerant once established, it's a good idea to give it a good soak during dry periods, especially when it's young. And a little tip for you: if you want to keep your Arborvitae looking nice and tidy, give it a light prune in late summer. Just be careful not to cut back into old wood, as it doesn't always regrow. All in all, Arborvitae is a fantastic choice for a privacy hedge. It's fast-growing, easy to care for, and provides excellent screening all year round. What more could you ask for? So there you have it, my top picks for creating a stunning privacy hedge. Whether you choose the speedy elegance of bamboo, the classic charm of boxwood, or the fast-growing practicality of Arborvitae, remember that a good hedge is an investment in your garden and your privacy. And the most important thing is to choose plants that you love and that will thrive in your garden. After all, a happy hedge is a beautiful hedge. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.